When it comes to social media platforms, there are a lot of them to choose from. So what makes TikTok stand out so much, and why is it now exploding in popularity? Because it's just fun. TikTok is an app that serves you up an endless stream of short videos, all under 1 minute long. It's a super personalized experience because their algorithm gets to know exactly the type of content that you will want to watch, which keeps you entertained and scrolling through the app. TikTok was the most popular app of 2020, and it's only growing. Right now, almost 700 million people use the app every single month, and the average user spends over 1 hour in the app each day. Yep, I told you it was addicting. TikTok is the opposite of Instagram. You could have 0 followers, post 1 video, and get 1 million views. And that's because TikTok is built on a content graph instead of a social graph, which means that you don't need a big following in order to have your videos seen by thousands or even millions of people. On Instagram, you have to have a following in order for people to see your content. But on TikTok, the algorithm will show users content from both people that they do follow and from people that they don't follow. So while on Instagram, it's all about growing your following, on TikTok, it's more about the actual content of your video and how many views that video gets, and less about the followers. But what really drives TikTok isn't the features, but instead the culture and the community. This is why Instagram hasn't been able to easily replicate TikTok's success with Reels. TikTok has its own culture full of its own trends, slang, sounds, and inside jokes. And if you don't believe me, you just need to take a look at the music charts, where songs that are popular on TikTok end up dominating the charts. What makes the TikTok community so unique is that they co-create with each other, which makes it a true community. Users can take the audio of one video and use it to create a totally different video, or they can duet a video to share their reaction or add some new perspective. This co-creation is what makes TikTok a true online community. Because unlike on Instagram, TikTok is focused on how a piece of content makes you feel, and it's less about the aesthetic of what it looks like. So remember, authentic over aesthetic. On TikTok, you don't need to have perfect lighting and an Instagrammable home in order to get high engagement. A video can be made in your parents' basement, but if it makes you laugh, cry, shocks you, teaches you something, or just makes you feel some type of way, it can become a viral piece of content. And it's not Gen Z that's loving TikTok. Contrary to what you might think, Gen Z only makes up 60% of the app, and TikTok is seeing the fastest growth with millennials and Gen X, which leaves room for everyone on TikTok. Finally, while dancing videos help to popularize TikTok, it isn't a dancing app. TikTok has evolved to feature a wide variety of videos, which come in all different forms and lengths. So let's take a look at the 7 main types of TikTok videos. So first we have dances. Like photo credit on Instagram, dance credit is very much a thing on TikTok. Really good dancers will create their own dance to a song, which can then spread like wildfire on the app, and the other TikTok users will then learn the dance and create their own TikTok with it, which just makes the dance grow even more popular along with the song that they use to dance to. As you'll learn in this course, you don't have to be original on TikTok in order to be successful. A lot of TikTok culture relies on following and replicating trends, but just kind of adding your own spin to it, which takes the pressure off of you to be super creative all of the time. Another popular type of TikTok is voiceover videos, where you create a video and then narrate over top of it. This example of a mom making lunch for her kids is a good example of how you can go viral and be popular on TikTok without ever needing to show your pretty face.
Seeing cute little yellow monkeys to decorate the food, and for the note, I'm writing, "You are my moon and my sun and my star."
And just like on YouTube, vlogs are another medium that people can create for TikTok, except they're limited to a maximum of 1 minute, and they're usually just a visual diary of someone's day. Lip syncing is another popular type of TikTok video, but not the Britney Spears kind. Lip syncing is similar to acting or sketch comedy and usually centers around people lip syncing to a popular or comedic sound, like a scene from Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Instructional videos are also really popular on TikTok, with people sharing their best hacks, tips, or education about a subject. How to light a candle properly the first time so you don't end up with candles that look like this. Step 1, light the candle. Step 2, relax. Do not blow out the candle. You want to burn the candle all the way to the edge because candles actually have memory. This is why the first burn is so important. You want to burn it all the way to the edge. If you blow it out too soon because of the candle's memory, it will only burn to where it initially burned. So it would never reach the edge here, and that's why you end up with all of this, which is wasted candle. This is actually how I first went viral on TikTok, by sharing a video about how to burn a candle properly. The tips blew people's minds, and my video quickly racked up over 3 million views when I had about 3 followers. The video itself wasn't anything special, but the content really resonated with people and it made them feel like they learned something, so it kept them really engaged. Instructional videos are a great way to showcase your expertise on TikTok about literally any subject, even candles. Now, trends are a whole other genre of TikTok videos, and basically it's a type of TikTok video that goes viral and is then replicated by other TikTok users by using the same sound or hashtag. TikTok videos are all categorized underneath a sound, so if it's a challenge, then it will have a hashtag that everyone uses, which makes it easy to see all the videos for a specific TikTok trend and get inspiration for how to make your own. And finally, people love to tell stories on TikTok. Whether it's narrating to the camera like you would talk in an Instagram story, or putting a story together with text and photos using the green screen feature, there are tons of ways to tell entertaining stories on TikTok. But with 700 million people tuning into TikTok every month, there really is a niche for everyone and everything. So now that you understand what TikTok is, let's talk about how exactly TikTok works. Just like Instagram, TikTok is divided into 2 main feeds, the For You page and the Following page. The main screen you see when you open up the app is called the For You page, which is basically the equivalent of Instagram's Explore page. On the For You page, you'll find a constant stream of new trends and videos that the TikTok algorithm thinks that you specifically will like. And this is where people spend most of their time in the app. Compare that to Instagram, where people actually spend most of their time in their main feed looking at content from people that they follow, and then sometimes they'll go and take a little look at their Explore page to find new content. But on TikTok, it's the total opposite. People spend most of their time on the For You page consuming content from people they follow and from people that they don't follow. And then sometimes they'll go take a look at their Following page featuring, you guessed it, videos from people you follow. There's also a bonus Learn feed that features educational and instructional videos if you click the little light bulb in the left-hand corner. How does the For You page and TikTok's algorithm really work? There's a whole bunch of rumors and myths out there, but I'm only going to be sharing with you the facts that TikTok themselves shared about how exactly the For You page works. Every TikTok user has a completely different For You page that is personalized for, you guessed it, you. If you're new to TikTok, it might take a few days for the app to learn about what content you like, but once it does, you'll be served an endless stream of videos that are catered to your interests. Your For You page is tailored specifically to you based on the videos that you watch all the way through, the videos that you like and comment on, the people that you follow, and even the content that you yourself create. The For You page also takes into account your language and your location. So despite it being such a big app with so many people, it can actually offer you a hyper-local experience, right down to videos about the city that you live in. So for example, I'm Canadian, so I see a lot of Canadian-centric content that Americans probably wouldn't see, like Canadian check.
Canadian check.
One more tip for the For You page. If you press and hold down on a video, it will give you the option to save a video to your favorites or to see less of videos that are like that video. Faving videos is a good way to keep track of videos that you want to come back to, and personally, I like to use this as a way to keep track of different trends or videos that I might want to recreate myself. When you come across a TikTok video that you don't like, you'll want to let TikTok know that you don't like it by clicking on the not interested button to see less of that type of content. This is going to help train the algorithm on what you do and what you don't like. Now that you understand how the For You page works to serve you up content, let's talk about how the TikTok algorithm works to share the content that you create with more people on TikTok. Since TikTok is built on a content graph instead of a social graph, you already know that you don't need to have followers in order to have people see your content. So how do they see it? Every video that is posted on TikTok is shown to a small group of users, which means that technically every video hits the For You page. Based on how your video performs with that small audience, the TikTok algorithm then decides if it should be shown to a larger test group, and so on and so on. Your videos are also shown to your followers too, but the real magic of going viral on TikTok comes when people who aren't following you engage with your video. When deciding to show your TikTok video to more people, the algorithm takes into consideration time watched, the length of your video, and how many likes, comments, and shares it has. It's better to have a shorter video that people watch all the way through or need to watch again in order to get it all, instead of having a longer video that people don't watch all the way through. But at the same time, if you have a long video up to 1 minute long that people do sit and they watch all the way through that 1 minute, that shows that your video is super engaging and it has potential to be shown to even more people. That's why my candle TikToks have been so popular. They're long, but since they're instructional, people want to stick around to see the final result or learn all the steps in a process. So it really helps me in the algorithm. Your goal is to create a super engaging TikTok that catches people's attention so they stop scrolling, and then keeps them engaged so they keep watching all the way through your video, and then it should kind of spark something inside of them that makes them want to like, comment, save, or share your video with others. Hashtags do play an important part in the TikTok algorithm because they help to categorize your content. If you're using hashtag candles, it tells TikTok that your video is about candles, so it will then show that video to other people who have engaged with candle videos. Or if you're doing a specific challenge video, using the challenge hashtag will help TikTok share your video to other people who are interested in that challenge.